We're doing 3 days a week. What is that? I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Good. Everything's good, I think. We're in Zora Town. Look how pretty this place is. Oh, look at those. We gotta go talk to some people, so I gotta finish my crunch. What you doing there, buddy? Look at this old fart. It's a shock arrow. Put on gloves, you dingus. Just a man just sitting there watching it. What you doing? He's kind of gross. Yeah, he's an old man. Thank you. Hey! Who did it? Who stole my shock arrows? Your leg! Pancon Choclo. 777. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Your leg. Finally, I can avenge Lady Mifa. It's been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Carl Sagan, will cut you down myself. What you mean? Brain dummy, nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to protect Lady Mifa from Calamity Ganon. It has been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mifa, how heartbreaking. What's up there, Nintendo fan? How goes? Oh, hell. Carl Sagan himself was in the... Yeah. This guy's really into space. I won't fail her again. Ah, of course! Because you stole my shock arrow, that's why. In that case, you can take the responsibility of appeasing the divine beast Varuta. Oh, you mean... this shock arrow? Shoot it at him. That's it. I used it. We're all doomed. Sagan wants to kill Link. Sagan, not really a very angry man. Really doesn't like Link though. Thanks for that follow there, Nintendo fan. I appreciate it. How goes it? How's life? I am also a Nintendo fan. It's a good time. Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorafan. Dorafan? I really like doors. Ruler of the Zora. But why don't we have doors, you ask? Well, that's because I have them all. That object upon your waist, is that a Sheikah slate? Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. Midna! Anime? Anime's... I like me some anime. Ninten-kun. Ah, sugoi. Yeah, you would say that'd be funny. You would say Mifa. Or not Mifa, in the fuck. You are the Hylian champion Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. Yeah, the Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link, that champion? So that's where I heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. Fuck that FF7 remake. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary! I was taking a nap. What's this? Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Come again? Sleeping, you say? Is that why you do not seem to remember me? That's just... Wait, nut? That emote's a nut pie. That is a walnut. Oh yeah, Slippery Nut too. You play Octopath? That's a good game. I'd like to think though that this guy is freaking out because or not freaking out. I'm all over the place. You didn't play Octopath? Aw, it's a good game. It's also not for everyone, so I'm not gonna recommend it. But he's just like, oh, you were sleeping. That's why you don't have memories. Like every single Zora falls asleep. Or when they fall asleep, they wake up and they have no memories. So they just don't sleep. But surely you must remember my precious daughter Mifa, yes? You do you not? Mifa who? We just talked about Mifa at the statue. I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mifa as well? You and Mifa were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mifa's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Mifa. Or Meep. One of my mods is named Small Mifa. Or perhaps your memory will return in time. But she changed time zones, so there might not be much seeing her. She's here for like the first 2 hours. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh? Yes, of course. But first it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. That's a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials, so I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, here, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Vah Ruta. I like... Why? Because it's raining? He's like, slowly in 5,000 years, erosion would have destroyed this place. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? Right! I do like this guy's design. He's just really gross. Is that why she doesn't come around? Yeah, she was in Pacific and now I think she's in like Central. Or even Eastern, I'm not sure. So she has to leave a lot pretty early because it's late for her. And then Mizu wants to kill you. Mizu's one of those. No, he's a boomer. Those damn millennials. Or a racist. He's more like a heavy racist, I think. King Dorfan, my... Oh, fuck. King Dorfan, my liege! Please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help. Yeah, racist, that's it. I forgot which one it was. Why the very thought of it curls my fins. Mizu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Mizu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Why do they care? Wait. I forgot. Do they ever explain why they care that it's raining so much? Because they're like, they're Zoras and they like water. It's just raining. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? Is the key to saving Zora's domain? I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. He's in a lake. The elephant's in a lake. That's not raining seawater, is it? This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust those lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us, but... Link. Don't listen to him, who cares? Divine Beast Varuta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Oh, he's not transferring water, he's breaking the second law of thermodynamics or whatever the fuck. He looks silly. I like him. I like his big dumb head. Like, I think it's kind of interesting that the Zora are like fish, but he has like a full fish for a head. I guess so does Sidon. Probably, maybe most of them have like a full fish for a head. Yeah, the old man. Yeah, he has a full manta ray for a head. He's like Megas XLR, but instead of a car, it's a whole fish. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. I wonder how many people know what the fuck Megas XLR is, actually. Fine. Oh, fine. Charge it. Oh, God, that reminds me. Hold on, timeout. Timeout! I gotta plug in my phone. Alright, time in. For us, Zora, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Yes, explain. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. Oh, yeah, it's gonna burst the dam. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. Their Hylian lives are in very grave danger. Is this like really quiet? Or did my headphones get quieter? No, it's good. It's just a very quiet. So what you would expect from a bunch of fishy people to have a big elephant? The divine beast Varuta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the divine beast, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Sagan, who is quite shock resistant for a Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That's why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, here, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. I got things to do, buddy. What? Things? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the divine beast and appease it from within? So then Princess Zelda is still alive? Kinda. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were? The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the divine beast, we may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous! Naturally, I shall help too! Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. Let's do it. Thank you, Link, truly. Somebody's in debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Yay! So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dorfan! Surely you do not really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor? I just thought of grammar and my brain went dumb. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. It's the geisha shit that we were talking about earlier. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him. So why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. Old man is confused, is now wandering because of dementia. It's a RimWorld reference. That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the Calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we need to appease Varuta. But now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I'll work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. My eye itches. Ooh, boy. Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him? ... Link, Muzu is most definitely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. He's probably pouting just a few feet away. Have I turned in my my doodles? Yeah, I did. I turned in my doodles. Oh, my itchy eye. Fuck. You ever just have eye allergies? Boy. Ugh. Oh, I just fell on Mifa's head. Oh, I'm sorry, Mifa. Yeah, I don't care what you say. Hi. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Mizu. There's something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mifa had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No. Gross. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Sora. How could Lady Mifa possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? They don't even have the same reproductive organs. The facts are clear. More than one. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mifa's statue. It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mifa's heart. Sometimes they throw me off. I think they're gonna say something different when my brain's skimming it beforehand. I was gonna be like, he was never in Mifa's heart. Wait a minute, that's not right. I'd like Link to flashback to 5 minutes ago when he first saw the statue. Look how romantic this is.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn.
She's so cute.
Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then.
Blood? Ew! I'm telling Mommy.
So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get,
What was it, Mifa?
if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know. Perhaps we could spend some time together.
I love her sideburn fins clip into her shoulders. What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You are quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? I remember Mifa. What? How could you remember her? You didn't remember her. Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now when it is most convenient. It's not like there's tons of things around the area that could remind you of her. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows, yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. I guess as you have the Zora armor that Mipha made for you, maybe it will be proof enough. How will it be proof enough? I need to get the other piece of the Zora armor because it's mildly useful. Well, it's probably at the end, right? Yeah, there it is. Kind of looks like Rex's armor. Here's proof. Oh, I know why it's proof, because it fits him. Duh. Moves it. Look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Ah! What in the... And it's the Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. Where's the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. You're that awkward uncle that's always at parties getting drunk and saying things that people don't like. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. What's with Zora's and wanting Link's sweet game gems? I don't know. Sidon? I think Muzu's just being tsundere, you know? But, you know, she could be a direct descendant of, what's her name? Ruto? Is that her name? Yeah. So, you know, it could be in her blood to like Link. Please tell us where we could find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you've already figured it out. Or maybe, like, the princess has certain dispositions that make her like the dispositions of... I don't fucking know. And what's with... Zelda's always never letting Link get in there, you know? I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. He's so gross. Yeah. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder is called the Ploymus Mountain, and there you will also find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one can be fatal to a Zora. Aha! You must mean that Lionel. He is a man beast, that one. That beast doesn't tend to need but wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need at least 20 shock arrows. Unless you shoot it perfectly, then you need 4. You think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Okay, Link. Let's get moving. The fastest way to polyamorous mountain. Polyamorous mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin and then go up the waterfall from there. No, wait at East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather these 20 shot arrows, come join me! Alright. Waterfall. Together we shall stop that Divine Beast onslaught. Polyamorous mountain. It's getting with all the mountains in the region. His voice cracks me. What my dumb like bro voice or like hype voice? It's like my Sonic, but lower pitched a little bit. Whoa! Too fast, cool. Oh, it's like like a surfer bro, yeah. It's really fun to do. It's like one of the, it's like what, you know when you can do a certain voice and you're like, and you can like do it perfectly, you're like, I like that one. I'm figuring out where to get the rest of the Zora armor. Okay, so there's somebody I need to talk to. Said she's in the east. You.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. Good morning. You're Link, right? Yes. Oh, she's so cute. Girl Zoras are so adorable in this game. Prince Sidon ran off through the eastern gate. He was shouting something like, I'm off to stop the Divine Beast! Link is coming with me! I assume that means you're going up Polyamorous Mountain in search of shock arrows? Yes. If so, I have a request that is somewhat related. Does she have like one big toenail on her feet? Shears La Flat. Ooh. La Flat Justice. There's a red-maned monster called a Lionel that lives on Polyamorous Mountain. I really need a picture of the Lionel. It could be a picture of any red-maned Lionel, not just the one on the mountain. So what do you say? Can you get me a picture? Yes. I'm glad that was settled so quickly. See, there's this fool in the domain who goads people into jumping off Shatterback Point on Polyamorous Mountain. It's an incredibly dangerous jump, and this guy pressures people into jumping off by questioning their courage. He's a real bottom feeder. Ooh, fish. These are catfish. If this keeps up, someone is surely going to wind up horribly injured. I need a picture of a Lionel to show everyone how scary they are. That way, maybe people will stop going up there. Does that answer your question, Link? I'll leave the details to you. Just bring me the picture of the Lionel I described to you. Alright, I'm gonna dare look at her feet. Oh no. They got like one big toenail. I don't like it. They're human feet, but like with a big web between the big toe and the small toes. No, sir, I don't like it. One bit. It is as bad for you since it's a claw. I mean, it just looks like a toenail that's been shaved down. You know. Look at these bastards. What was that? Don't be a jerk. Duck! Whoa! Oh, nice. No, owie. Why did that? Why did that Zora just die? What just happened? I've seen a literal person with clawed toenails, and that was as bad as normal. Oh no, too many lulls. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, I'm confused. I mean, just the shape of the feet, though, alone is something to deter me. Bothers me when there's more than one type of laughter in one sentence. Oh, yeah. No, I understand that. It bothers me if I have too many of, like, a similar word in a sentence, you know what I mean? So, I, like, try to reduce that. Or, like, in a couple sentences in a row or something, I hate it. Oh, hail there, fucking Barry! You don't have to enjoy the game to fap to it. Yes. Can I? Oh, I'm missing half a heart. You son of a bitch. So there's another piece of Zora armor, like... Where am I? There's another piece of Zora armor here. How's life, Barry? How goes the whatever? What is this? I don't need this anymore. I'll need some of these pins later at some point. And then I don't put the pin in where I want. I think it's here. I need to go there. Ow! Midna swimming up a waterfall. Two. 3. 4. That's not 4. I lied. 4. Look at they're all shot in trees. And I like also how the shock arrows are in the trees, because I don't think you can do that in the game. If you shoot a shock or an elemental arrow at anything, it kills it. Destroys it. Oh, why? Oh. Oh, it's just a red-maned one, too. That's shitty. This fucker's gonna die. Why am I here? You thought the red man? Yeah, but I thought in master mode they would like up the difficulty of the Lionel. So make it at least blue or something. Oh, okay. Alright, stop regenerating health. Oops. Ugh. It's an okay. That's pretty good, actually. I mean, it is better than this, so we'll get rid of that. Oopsies, oopsies, oopsies. I did it! Lionels are not that hard, but they take goddamn forever. Especially the gold ones. If you want to fight a gold Lionel, which I might do after I beat, like, the game or something, I don't know. It's just a lot of patience. And it's kind of just not fun. Like, a red main or a blue is alright, because they're basically the same fight. It just really depends on what weapon they use. And so it's just Lionel with more health. And that doesn't mean it's more fun. I think that kind of sums up Master Mode in general, actually. Everything just kind of has more health. And that doesn't equal more challenge. That just means the fights last longer. And sure, that means you can make less mistakes, but most of the fighting in this game is not hard. It's not like Dark Souls fighting or anything like that, or like Monster Hunter. Some of them are like a little difficult, but I don't necessarily think that they're well designed either. Like some of the tells for Shocky Boy, the Lightning Blight or whatever, Thunder Blight, it's not necessarily that good. Jump at your own risk. There's Varuta down there. But I don't care. I am gonna go to Totoro Lake. Hopefully my neighbor will be there. And I can say hi. Ugh. That quest bar. I've got like cookie taste in my mouth now. It tastes like cookies. Which is good. So I thought I looked in this lake earlier to try to find the Zora armor, but I wonder if it doesn't spawn until you talk to people. Right. Or I was just looking in the wrong spot. Duck. There's a chest. Is that right? Oops. Or I missed it. I could have missed it. Yeah, that's pretty much annoying in any game, though, is higher difficulty means more health. There it is. That's what I want. And they do more damage to you. In other games, it's not as bad because, like, you don't have durability. This game has durability. It makes everything shitty. Whoosh. I think there's a Korok right there. I remember this Korok. Oop. Yep. Yep. Whoop. Oh. No. Did it. Barely.
Hi.
Hello. Link. How's the Hylian mission? Here you go. Oh wow, please show me. There we go. It is right there. Wow. My apologies. That sound was... I wish I wouldn't have skipped it. Not very dignified, was it? Pardon me. I'm all better now. That Lionel, how terrifying. One look at this, and I doubt anyone would get any reckless ideas about visiting Polyamorous Mountain. Well, I already killed it. Thank you. I'll tell the children of the domain about this. Maybe that will scare them away from the mountain. Alright, here's your reward. Your pants, for some reason. These Zora greaves were once made by a skilled craftsman by order of an ancient Zora king. Now they're fairly common. Blech. And you may know, East Reservoir Lake was created in collaboration between Hylians and Zora. After East Reservoir Lake was finished, we made Zora greaves as a token of friendship for Hylians who came to visit. Oh, they made them for Hylians. Over time, the number of Hylians visiting the domain dwindled, and my father had to close his armor shop. These Zora greaves here were the last pair left in the stock room when he closed up shop. Wearing these, even a Hylian can swim as well as a Zora. Whoa! That said, these would be wasted on me. They are only useful for a Hylian like you. Please take good care of them. Fangirl has no name with the raid. Oh, hail there, Fangirl. Oh, hail there, Raiders. What's up there, John Ashton? Nice to see you again, person that has my name. Oh, hail there, Shad. How goes it? Thanks for that shout out there, Angel. You're blast playing Zero Time Dilemma. Thanks for that raid. How is everybody? How is stream? How is Zero Time Dilemma? Is it as good as the other two? Because those other games look good. If you don't know me, I'm Ruashua. I play a lot of games like Zelda and Monster Hunter and Paper Mario that's translated terribly and a lot of other stuff. What's other? Oh, Blessed One. One. We're here to attack. Oh dear, help me. But I'm doing well. I'm enjoying some Zelda. This is my final Divine Beast we're about to go do. So, on Master Mode. So we're just kind of chilling, just beat a Lionel. This is your favorite Zelda game on the Switch? Me too. Don't forget Cadence of Hyrule. So, you're liking it a lot. Nice. I assume it ties into the other ones, right? There's probably some God, I really want to play those games. They look great. Kimochi. You like my Kimochi bot? You also do Zora's first? I used to do Zora's first. This is my last though. This time. The first time I did it first, but I decided to do it a different way on Master Mode. So I play Cadence. Cadence IRL is really good, and it's really different. It's hard to get your head around it. Because the combat's like, you have to think rhythmically. It's very odd. Gotta head to sleep. Alright, well yeah, thanks for the raid. Glad things are well. Nice to see you. We just got the shock arrows, by the way. We're gonna take a nice sleep. This is how I usually ponder if I'm gonna sleep, by standing on the bed. You've always wanted to race Cadence against someone with the seats. Oh yeah. Randomizers are a lot of fun like that too. The same like seed. Yeah, have a good night there, fangirl. Good noodle. I'll be doing Cadence. So when I finish either Zelda or Paper Mario, thousands of doors, I'm going to never gotten a race with someone in any randomizer. Me neither. One day I was kind of thinking about it, but I've only done each game once, so I don't necessarily know if I care about racing quite yet. Plus when there's so many games, you know. Yeah, I want to race someone someday too. It's just like I need to play a little bit more. I really want to be good at glitches and stuff. Mario, the $1,000 door. 1,000 monies. The mistranslation version that I'm playing is so funny. It's so goofy. Oh yeah, give me that shit. But what I was saying, what I was trying to say before I went off on tangents, the when I get done with one of those two games, I'm gonna do the rest of Celeste that I didn't do, Chapter 8 in the DLC, and then I'm gonna do the Cadence of Hyrule like DLC that they added. That'll be fun, because I think that's free, right? Nice, nice, right through the hole. Jump Pokemon randomized for Nuzlocke on stream. Those are always fun. Ooh, nice, yeah. I've never done a randomizer. I usually play through both versions of the game, and that's I had my fill at that point. Oh, look at that, it floats. Interesting. You'd think that wouldn't float. Maybe float with only my Espeon surviving. Ooh, nice. God, that would suck. That would suck on a Nuzlocke. Just a new character. The game is mostly the same. Wait, do they not have... Do they have more story? Or like another dungeon or something? Boy, I should look into this. More story, no new dungeons. I might look into it. I might not do it then. It's just the villain's POV? I probably won't do it then. I don't care about that. I wanted like more stuff, but I don't really care then if it's that. Which is fine. That'll make me get to Neo faster. Gameplay's a little different in a way. Some small. Yeah, I bet. It's probably, you know, whenever they add another character, it's always a different experience, you know? It's a different way to play the game. I don't know if I need these on, but whatever. Is this better than Ocarina? Yeah, they're really different. very much a matter of opinion. I would say, on a video game design perspective and because of time and whatnot, I would say, in general, it's like better than Ocarina, but will you enjoy it more? That's tough. Nostalgia is a hell of a thing. And Ocarina of Time is just a different game. They're just a different, like, progression that you do throughout the game. This one's just like a very open world sandbox, go wherever and do whatever the hell you want type of game. Ocarina of Time is mostly like linear. Go to this location, go to that location next, go to this location, go to that. This game has tons of different weapons and stuff like that. So like, it's very different. It's way more exploration. But me personally, I like it better than Ocarina of Time, for sure. Glad to see you're ready to go, Link! Are you ready for this? Do you have your Zora armor and enough shock arrows? Yes. Wonderful! You never cease to amaze, Link. Now then, let us go and appease that divine beast as one. Here we go! You think you like replaying Ocarina of Time more? Yeah, Ocarina of Time, especially if you know the game, it's a lot quicker. You can like play Ocarina of Time a lot faster. I would do a randomizer of Ocarina of Time more than this, because that involves like brain thinking and different routes, and that's a lot of fun. Darksiders and Okami. Okami's really great, but I wouldn't replay it. That's not a lot of games I would replay as well. Gaze now upon the divine beast's back. Love to. Yeah, I want to try the MM randomizer. That might be one of the next ones I do. Do you see those glowing pink orbs? You will need to shoot each of them with a shock arrow. With your Zora armor, you now have the ability to ascend waterfalls. So I shall take you right up the side of the divine beast, and from there you can swim up and take aim. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Now hurry up and get on my back. I'm glad you... yeah, I'm ready. Good answer. Let's get going. Okay, here we go. Ha! I'm unstoppable in water. Ruda's responding to my presence. I'll move away and wait for opening before we approach. I'll keep going at full speed. It's up to you to ward off Ruda's attacks. Are you ready, Divine Beast? Ruda will undoubtedly use his ancient mysterious powers against us. That includes hurling giant ice blocks that we will need to watch out for. I didn't want to do that. What the shit? I thought I didn't do it. I didn't do the thing. My brain, I thought I did the thing, and I think it's fine. I got it. I thought I had it selected for some reason, but I didn't. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Wait, can I shoot that one as well? Let me, I just wish that, I wish this had real dungeons. The dungeons in this game suck. And the durability of weapons kind of sucks. The elephant is leaking. It was designed to leak. Yeah, sir. Okay. Oops, I accidentally created.
Shock arrows ready?
Yeah, sir. Is this the same side I've already been up? Yes, it is. Wait, hold on. No, go up the waterfall. Whoa. Excuse me, sir. Calm down. I hit my pillar, nice. That was totally planned.
Any shock arrows?
Any shock arrows? You got it? I do think these sequences are a lot of fun though. These like zip around and shoot shit. I do like this a lot about the dungeons. Marvelous. Yo! You don't mind weapon durability? Excess weapons anyway. I don't like it because you can't repair weapons. If you get a cool weapon, you can't like do anything. You can't like keep it, you know? You can like display it in your house, but I don't like that it destroys it. And on master mode, it's dumb. Look, the washspouting Ruta is floating higher now. You wanted to venture inside it, right? I'll bring you closer. We're counting on you, hero. Do good work in there. Also like the motorcycle. Yeah, the motorcycle was...
Here we are.
It was...
Looks like this is where the real work starts.
It was cool, but...
Best of luck.
If-
Nice job cutting off the water flow from this divine beast.
If you didn't... Like, if you didn't already get everything and you wanted to explore differently, it's great, but... Don't give me some crazy thing at the end of the game when I've already gotten everything.
No fear. I'll see you back at Zora's domain. Farewell.
Like, I hate it in a video game when you, like... I play through it a whole bunch, and then I unlock a new sick character at the very end. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, I got other games to play. I like this game, but I don't wanna do it.
Finish the job.
Yeah, Shad, that's a good part, too. There's a lot of really cool, like, set pieces with, like... It's crazy, like, sequences killing things and giant things in this game. Very descriptive of me. It was really cool. There you go. Now he's just a fun water part. Yeah, I did Nadra, like, a stream or two ago.
You're here. I must say that I am so happy to see that this day has finally arrived. Now, Ruta can be freed of Ganon's control.
Mifa, speak up a little bit, please.
You'll need a map to prevent you from getting lost.
She's fallen asleep.
The guidance stone there contains the information that you will need.
Thanks, Mifa. You're a sweet girl, but please speak up. After you explored for a few dozen hours in this game, turn into me waiting for the next exciting part. Oh, there's moments we felt dragged. I like it. It's very relaxing to like explore and walk around and stuff. And then since they have quest markers, like if I ever felt like I wasn't getting enough action. I would just go to the next quest mark. Cool blocking me there. I just walk. Oh, hi, sir. Oopsies. I don't, but I'll just say I don't know anything about Dragon Age. That's why I'm not commenting. I'm not ignoring you guys, I just don't know. Take that. Take that. So I'm gonna, I gave up on the Koroks, but I had to search for every shrine and refuse to use guides. Oh, when it comes to collectibles, I get to a point where I don't give a shit anymore, and I will definitely use guides. I got all the Koroks in the last one and spent hours with a guide. That was like after a girlfriend broke up with me too, so like I was just like in a bit of like a one of those like blah states. And so it just kind of gave me a task to put my mind to. Yeah, I really don't like searching areas over and over and over again. You'll sooner lose interest in not finishing it before I start. Yeah, that's why I always like, I get to a point and I just look up a guide. Because I don't feel like... I still have fun going to collect the things, but at that point I don't like wandering around and wasting my time. You know, like I said, I've got a backlog like everyone, a million miles deep. I'd rather just like do those instead, and then or play games that I still enjoy doing, like Dragon Quest Builders right now. Or RimWorld.
Good. You've obtained a map of the Divine Beast. You will see several glowing points on your map which represent the terminals that control Ruta. Take Ruta back by activating all of the terminals.
I also...
Be careful.
I also say that, and then I'll like replay old games. Though a lot of the times I'm replaying old games on stream to like, I don't know, to archive it that it's the thing that I've played. And I play Rocket League a lot too, so. I do I? No, I don't own a Dragon Age, no. I own a Darksiders. That's where my brain was thinking. But I will finish a game. I will give up on 100% and finish the game. I will not stop. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this. This gate with the ice pillar. When I first got here, I forgot that you can do the ice on the water and raise the gate. When I first played through this game, and I spent forever going, "What the fuck do I do?" And then I looked it up and I was like, "Oh my god." So that gate, I've got PTSD for it. Oh. Verse Oh, you want to reach S plus in... Is that worth it? Are you getting good internet connections, or is it a slog all the time? You have a limited genre interest, so it's easier for me to keep up. Oh. Yeah, I've got a wide range. But yeah, that makes sense. 400 points from... Is that a lot? Haven't played it. Like most genres, like sports and shooters. That's pretty much me. Yeah, I like the only shooter I really like. I like Halo, but like not that much. You know, I like playing through the campaign, and then I like Borderlands. So. Those are the shooters. Oh, I got a lot of arrows now. It's great. You get lag me 5% of matches. Oh, really? I wonder if they've improved it. Oh, there's somebody that I watched that he would get a shit ton of lag all the time. And it looked really annoying. Halfway through S rank. Okay. That makes more sense. Like stuff like Metroid Prime. Oh yeah, Metroid Prime is good too. And BioShock's alright. I don't think I'd play through BioShock now. Maybe if they came out with a new one, but I don't think I'd replay BioShock. Like one thing is goopy.
There are 4 terminals remaining. Don't give up.
No, I'm gonna give up. I'm going home, Mifa. I don't get it. Please. There's like a little bit of corruption on that, just that one. Oh yeah, that's right. It's coming to Switch, isn't it? BioShock was fun many years ago, but like, I don't think I could do it now. So this is the first Divine Beast I did. So this one I had the least amount of memories of, you know. This is the spottiest. So I know I can do that. And make his trunk move, and then he will spray water all over the place. I liked Infinite. I was fine with all of them, really. Alright, I get what's going on here. Kind of. No, this one's a bit harder. That thing activates that button. Oh, I just have to get inside of it and then wait. That's what I have to do. Just don't get hurted by the spikes. Just no hurty by spike. No. You ever get an all-time Majora's Mask? I like Majora's Mask a lot. That used to be my favorite Zelda game, actually.
There are 3 terminals remaining. You can do it.
How do I go up on the... Where's it at? What's that? That's a chest, I think, isn't it? I'm trying to figure out how to get to that upper platform thing. Looking at it going like, what the fuck did I... Looks like there's like that right there. There's some flame shit up there. I can barely see the flames of. What the fuck is that? I realized in a lot of games I don't like fighting, like if there's diplomatic games and stuff like that. I don't like being a dick in those games. I always like to try to like negotiate peace with them and stuff. RimWorld, I'm kind of trying to branch myself out and be slightly more of a dick, so I'm gonna sell guys as slave. That has gotten me through some bad shit. My dad passed away. I play it whenever I'm down. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. I think I could spin this in a different direction. Yeah. So this is probably what I want. I can just go right here. Oh yeah, I don't remember you never actually played Majora. That's crazy. Majora's great. Oh, sir. Nope. Too tired to math. Well, Wind Waker's great. I did a 100% rando of Wind Waker. That was a fun time. It was so fun. I like streamed it till like 4 o'clock in the morning once. I don't ever do that. Should I kill that floatyman? That eyeball? Major Dick and Spore. I loved Spore when it came out. I was so excited for it. I got that like really thick white plasticky special edition, I think it was. With all the like creatures that were all designed on it. Where's this eyeball? I just want to kill it. I have to kill it. Do I care what's in that chest? Probably not. Let's go. I'm a total carnivore for God knows what reason, and quickly took over the world by nuking every city. Nice shot. In a lot of those games, I will like Sins of a Solar Empire. I'll like try to take over the entire solar system from everyone, because I don't think you can't diplomat take over everything in that game, you know. It's entirely if you want to take over everything, you have to be a dick. But the diplomatic system in that game wasn't that great. You've considered doing a 3-heart run. Elo's 4. Didn't get very far because it wasn't your game. Yeah, the Goofy. I tried to remake Pokemon. Like I tried to make a Dialga. Which took. Yeah, Space Age kind of sucked in Spore. I'd really like to see a modern take on that game because I think it had good ideas. It's just I think it could have been executed a little better. Every challenge in Ocarina except glitches. And randomizer. Right, you haven't done a randomizer? I forget how oh, I know how. I know how. Okay. So I wanna get on the trunk. Hopefully this will get us. No, I wanted to glide. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I fat fingered it. Alright, well, let's see if we can glide to the trunk now. Oh, yeah. I think I remember that too. I think it was easier to nuke. I think I remember nuking stuff as well. I was also a child back then, so it was I was a bit of a different person. Oh god, it's getting vibraty. Yeah, it's nice meeting you, Bus. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good noodle. Nice to meet you. Find my way around. Yeah, OOT's pretty. There's some caves I don't
There are 2 terminals remaining.
quite remember.
You're nearly there.
Like a few of like the grottos or whatever. I don't quite remember. But yeah. Soul Link of Pokemon with a friend? I don't know what a Soul Link is. I've never heard of that one. Even 100,000 would be corrupt with absolute power. A lot of the Zelda games I know the story, I pretty much know my way around. most of the tiny little secrets, maybe not. Wind Waker I kind of do. Oh, look at this. It looks like two little dragon guys with like powdered wigs about to smooch. Mwah! What's that noise? Part of the music? I thought I just heard a thing. Oh, the thing's down there activating. Glide! Glide! I'm mashing the button! Glide, you dick! Well, I'm not getting that chest. I don't care enough. Hello. You can tell you every... Oh, I couldn't do that. What's the infinite Skulltula glitch? God, this is bright as fuck, man. Doop, 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 doop. Not quite sure what this is doing, but I'm doing it. I assume it's gonna stop it. Forward. Go forward. Oh, I assumed it has stopped. Dude, oh, it opened the ceiling. I can spray some water in here. Take that, nerd. The way I make Zelda games interesting now is by doing glitches. I like doing that a lot. There's only 100 gold squiggles, it's not that hard. No, I just...
One terminal remaining. I have faith in you.
I only did it like once. I didn't really care to do it more than once. You know what I mean? So like, I didn't try to memorize it. Yeah, my memory's not as good today either. Oh, you get the gold scatola, but okay. Neat. Fell through the ground one's nice. I glitched my entire way to get the Master Sword upgrades. I glitched through the walls at the Master Trials and... God, the Digimon movie was really good. Now you know every word is Zootopia, Jesus. Alright, there's another terminal that I just did not get. It's like the first one or some shit. Oh, it's right there. Ha! Yeah. I looked at it and just was like, huh. Guess I'll be interacting with that later. Jingle, you don't tell me when I'm done. I tell you when I'm done.
You activated all the terminals. Now you can start the main control unit. There should be a new glowing mark on your map. Head there. Be careful not to let your guard down.
Yeah, we did it! Dungeon complete, isn't that swell? Boy, don't we love dungeons? Alright, we're gonna save. Like, the Digimon movie had no business being that amazing, but it was. You know, have you seen the movie Summer Wars? That movie gave me a little bit of Digimon movie vibes. I would recommend watching the anime movie Summer Wars. Oh god, 1 week, yeah. That game did strange stuff with its soundtrack. Pants. Pants. You gonna wear pants? All right. Angel and I watched a whole bunch of the Pokemon movies together for a while, like the new ones. Oop. All right, boss time. I have rejected your Apple Pay. Arceus and the Jewel of Life. And all those Pokemon movies that we watched, I don't quite remember most of them. That Angel and I watched. Was that the last one we watched? Was the Jewel of Life, or was that, did you watch that one without me? You watched that one without me.
Please take care. That thing is one of Ganon's creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 100 years ago.
The Zelda boss. The bosses in this game are very
I
uninteresting.
believe that you are well prepared for this moment. I have faith in you. Careful, that spear has a long reach.
Yeah, it does.
The root's protection is now ready to roll.
Thanks to Rook. Oop. Oh, you dick. That's fine. Worth it. Oh, I ran out of camel. I was looking at ravioli.
Careful, not much room to operate. Amazingly.
Flurry rush. Oh, I'm in the water. Come on. Stop regaining health. Bang. Bang. Bang.
Go, now!
I would love to, but like I don't know what you expect me to do with this shit. He is right next to the platform. I kind of pushed him. That was goof. I wonder if bomb arrows would do more. Okay. Oop, I missed. Okay. You dick. Oops. God damn it. Whoop. Whoop. Owie!
Take care now.
I'm trying to take care now. I'm having troubles. Whoop. Link, climb, please.
Defend yourself against those icebergs.
Link! Yes, you don't want me doing too much damage in the sequence now, would you? Water Ganon, Fire Ganon, Air Ganon, Thunder Ganon. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the bosses sucked. Like, where's the giant spider? Where's weird big suit knight thing, walking suit? You don't need a giant. Are you sure? What about Goma? Ganon with a BP oil spill sealed inside of him. That's all the bosses. You pick the Ganons? I would pick one of these Ganons. What is your nightmare? Yeah, Goma you can easily like one cycle. Goma's quick. Twilight Princess has a lot of really good bosses. We did it. We beat the Divine Beast. Wow. We got our 17th heart. Yeah, yeah, sure. Activate it. What about Spider Puppet Ganon in Wind Waker?
Because of your courage, my spirit is now free. And Ruta as well. Thank you. For I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again.
Meep. I forgot,
Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me.
I mildly remember Goma in it. In
So
Twilight
therefore,
Princess.
I would like you to have it. Please accept Mifa's grace.
Do an exclamation mark, Mifa. Oh, yeah. That was alright.
We will not fail!
There you go. Thank you.
Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears.
Thank you, Barry.
I had nearly given up hope and
That was loud.
resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time, my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace. I must go.
I'm gonna eventually play Twilight Princess on
Ruta
stream.
and I have our roles to fulfill.
Yep.
We are both honored to be able to play the role of support.
Maybe...
We'll annihilate Ganon together. Farewell. Save
I
the
don't know.
Link. Save the princess. Save Princess Zelda.
Save the princess, save the world. I want to play Majora's Mask. I want to play Majora's Mask randomized, but I don't... Man, I'm a little rusty on Majora's Mask. So I kind of want to play Majora's Mask 3DS, but I also want to... I don't have a 3DS capture card or anything, and I don't want to play the... I'd probably play an emulated version, like map buttons and stuff. You wouldn't have much. Oh yeah, you wouldn't have much advantage. I just I don't quite remember locations. So I'm probably gonna play through Majora's Mask 3D before I do an MM randomized. But I'd probably do a race. Never speedrun. Yeah, and I don't know the glitches in that game. I just remember one glitch I found when I was a kid, which was you can go to a mailbox. If you're holding the Great Fairy Sword or the hookshot, you go to a mailbox and you try to give it the item that you're holding, which is the Great Fairy Sword or the hookshot. You will then have an invisible Great Fairy Sword or hookshot until you put it away. How neat is that? Ocarina is the reason why you prefer. Ooh, gross. Yeah, it's useless.
We found a way to be useful to Link, and
then if you put it away, it's fine after that.
Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can. Using your ability to drain Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope. If we seal him away, then we can restore peace to Hyrule. And both your duty and mine will be fulfilled. Father, are you well, I wonder? I want you to know I have always followed my heart. I'm sorry.
The big dumb fish. Whoa!
I wish I could see you again.
Friends don't let friends play inverted. You know what I think is real lame? Is you can't go inside the Divine Beasts in any way, shape, or form after you beat them. Like, they don't let you go inside of a... Man, why not? I know the bird, like, goes vertical. Let's just, like, make some weird fantasy space, or, like, make the bird take off again if you want it. Man, I don't care. Make a new cutscene. Mipha's Grace. If I die, it's a fairy.
Link.
That's it.
Link. Thanks to you, all of the divine beasts have returned to us, and the spirits of the champions are free. We will all be awaiting your clash with Ganon at Hyrule Castle.
Oh, you didn't like inside creatures? Yeah, I can see that. Hello, sir. Yeah, we met at Zora's River, yada yada. Materials, yes, he requires a bunch of luminous stones. Do I have 10? Wow, that was interesting, sir. I'm glad it wasn't the 99 thing and thousands of doors. Two diamonds. Isn't that a good exchange? The dead hand in the bottom wall is real gross. I have 11 diamonds now. What can't I do something with 10 diamonds? I wonder if there's any spot that I got. Like a little mini Zoras running around being cute. This one kind of looks like whatever. They're really cute. Look at them go. Don't look at me. Hey, I'm not here. I was seeing what you were doing with your hands to your face. Stop it. Stop judging me. It's sunny, which means that water monster must have simmered down, right? I've got to finish preparing my letter so I can send it from the Bank of Wishes. Letter? I don't actually want to hear this. I don't care. Whenever I put a letter in the bottle and send it down to the river, I always get a reply without fail. I wonder what he's like, the one responding to my letters. I want to meet him so badly. Do you need anything else? No. Okay, goodbye, Dan. You're adorable! There's also a very fancy, it's like a giant log with like a letter strapped to it. Also love the Oracle games. Those are games I would like to play on stream, though I'd probably hate them. Because like, I hated Link's Awakening, even the remastered. Ugh. That's funny, the Redeads. Yeah, when I saw the Redeads fucking, I was like, wait, was that like on the side? Were there like a couple Redeads kind of like going to town? Having a suck spree? They like hump you. Yeah, they hump you. They're better in Wind Waker because they like chomp your neck. Hi, buddy. What do you want? What are you deeply moved by? Yada yada. Wait, so I just gotta dive. I climbed the waterfall. You got it, son. Wait, I'm not wearing the armor. I forgot I took it off. Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? Now give me my reward. Aw, cool. Yeah, thanks. I got 5 of his seed. Look at them and their nice butts. Zoras are cute in this game. I think more people hate them than like them, which is sad for me because they'll never get it. I don't know, man. They made an engine. I think it's really possible that they'll get a remake since they made an engine for it. Are you guys aware of the dead guard? No. Who's the dead guard? Yeah, or what was it? It was like Seeds of Life or some junk like that. That third game. My MM3DS system? You would trade an organ to keep that? Oh, yeah, the freaking scalpers. I have it. Somewhere. Aha! No. It's hard to see. Oh, there you go. Look at that bad boy. I was lucky. No, I popped onto BestBuy.com right as it was announced or whatever, or right as they had it, and I got it. I just got a hold of it. I didn't actually have any issue. I was very lucky. At Castle Town, there's a guard who's dying. He talks to you a bit, and then he dies. It's just like, oh, I didn't know it. Yeah, it's a very nice looking system. That's like my main 3DS now. Hello, sir. Let's wrap up this Zora shit. Blake, you did well to survive your trial. I've been awaiting your return. The violet downpour has disappeared, as has the threat of Zora's domain. Was this the voice I did before? It is all a little more than a bad dream now. Thanks to your efforts, there's no longer any danger of great flood lying waste to Hyrule. You appeased the divine Varuta and thusly saved Zora's domain. We are truly grateful. What you did for us is more than we could have ever expected of you. Link, I must sincerely apologize for my harsh treatment of you and being a goddamn racist. That whole time you were thinking of Hyrule's and Lady Mipha's well-being, just like the rest of us. All the memories of our council humbly fold our fins back in gratitude along with the rest of our people. Perhaps the older generation of Zora, myself included, misunderstood Hylians. After all, it would seem so. That said, I would be overjoyed if you could find it in your heart to forgive me. If not now, then perhaps one day. Link, I must reward your efforts. Now then, I implore you to collect the treasure inside the chest over there. It was cherished by Mipha, a memento of sorts. I would like you to have it as a token of our friendship. Please take good care of it. Oh, but I see you already awakened the sword that seals the darkness. Perhaps you do not need, you don't have no need of this after all. What you have there is a legendary blade that only you can wield. You must take great care of it. Link called to Zora. Thank you from the depths of our hearts for your heroic and selfless work. And you too, Sidon. As your father, I am proud of you for fighting the divine beast alongside Link. You have grown much recently. I know you'll be a worthy heir when your time comes. You'll be huge just like me. Father, thank you. The heavy rain has stopped and the divine beast is our ally once again. How glorious, truly splendid. Whoa! Link, this is wonderful! Link, thank you so much. Truly, I could never thank you enough. You helped save our home from vanishing away. This calls for a top-tier expression of gratitude. Rah, rah, rah! With all my heart, thank you. Oh my god, he said the thing, he said the rah, rah, rah. The cheerleader. Bam! We did it. Let's go this way. Plop down right here. That's a good spot. No wait, let's go next to our buddy. Hang out with him. All the information drops when the pre-orders would open and just got unlucky with your refreshes. Yeah. Oh, and they sell it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or like you'd get them at the same time. Even they have unhealthy love for the game. They got me through so much. Yeah. Well, I have one game for the rest of my life. I'd pick it in a heartbeat. From the depths of our hearts. Yeah, yeah, whenever there's like a thing that gets you through sometimes. Like, yeah, when I had that girlfriend breakup, I played this and I watched Vinesauce play this. And like both of those like really like cheered me up. And while that isn't like anywhere probably near as bad as your thing, it's still like it's one of those things that you have like a soft place in your heart for like, oh, this thing gave me comfort. Comfort. Mifa uses Waiku. Mifa's great. Mifa's really cute. Do you like the Gerudos in this, Angel? In fact, Mifa is the only amiibo you bought simply because you love the character. Like, you don't own any amiibos? Man, I got a lot of amiibos. I have Mifa in there somewhere. I got Daruk because I think Daruk's cool and I like his beefiness. And I like how his protection is ready to roll. I've got a shit ton of amiibos back there. You only have a handful. Most are bought out of. Oh. Yeah, most of mine were bought out of liking or wanting a little minifigurine. Ah, okay. Mifa was the only one I bought. Okay, makes sense. Whoop.